How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another gameplay. I noticed that while I was recording the gameplay originally, I totally forgot to set my capture device to record my sound, so a live commentary was thrown out of the window. You know, I just decided might as well just throw in a post commentary, whatever. So, just in case you're wondering, I am playing Rising Thunder. It is actually a game very similar to the common fighting games that we know, which is Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Killer Instinct. The only difference that I actually noticed is that there is no single player, which kind of threw me off when I decided to play this game, mainly because you either have training, which there's no tutorial level at all, it's just you practicing on how to fight, or it's purely ranked matches. There are actually a good number of characters to choose from. I decided to play with Dauntless at first, and I wasn't incredible at it. I mean, I'm not good at fighting games in general, but I sucked beyond belief. It was astonishing how bad I was. I'm very used to playing fighter games with a remote, seeing as how I've played fighting games on an Xbox or a PlayStation, but this is really annoying. Mainly because I mean, as far as I know, I couldn't get my remote to work, but I'm pretty sure it's compatible with the gamepad. First impressions, I'm not gonna lie, this game looks amazing. You know, for a game that, I mean, it's obviously meant to resemble that of a fighting game, so it's not meant to cross its point of views. But it looks nice. It genuinely looks like as if the developers have put in a lot of effort into it. And to be completely honest, the actual gameplay itself, it's pretty smooth. It's very direct, very self-explanatory. They tell you what the controls are, and really the biggest thing is just figuring out how those controls can get put into combos. Now, here's actually one of the biggest things that really threw me off, besides the fact that there is no single player like an arcade mode. It's the fact that they actually have a Rising Edge actually adds a little bit more to it. Instead of having the original 2 rounds to win one game, there's actually 2 games that you have to win, actually giving you more chance to really come back into things if you're down. But at the same time, it is pretty difficult when it comes to blocking. I could never really find. I really don't even know if there's a blocking system. I mean, I tried to figure it out. As far as I know, there's 2. As far as I know, there's 2 buttons that control the whole throwing mechanic, and then there's 2 for the fighting, and then 3 for the specials. The game itself is actually really good. Besides the graphics, which don't look that bad, and the mechanics, the whole game is just smooth itself in general. I mean, it is still in its alpha stages, so I'm guessing that they're, you know, if I haven't mentioned it before, this game is still in its early alpha stages. I could imagine that they're going to add a lot more. They're probably going to add an arcade mode. They're probably going to add the ability to customize, which I'm hoping that they customize, because that'll actually make the game a lot more enjoyable for people. Another thing that's actually great about this game is the fact that specials, but by specials I mean like those like ultra combos from Street Fighter, they don't take a whole lot to do. You know, you don't have to press a bunch of buttons. All you have to do is just press the space bar and it automatically does it for you. It's very simplistic in comparison to the other fighter games, because the other fighter games are heavily reliant on using combos whenever you want to do a special attack. But at the same time, you know, I'm guessing this fighter game is meant for more of like a beginner level. It's not meant for someone as in, you know, for someone intermediate or advanced the way Street Fighter is, or Mortal Kombat. And I'm referring to Street Fighter mainly because I've played more Street Fighters than I have Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat. But you know, I'm guessing in a general sense that's what everybody else says. Now, I do like the variety of the characters. So each fighter definitely does have its unique abilities. The first fighter that you see is mainly I would guess is more agile. So the first fighter we have is Shell. Shell is considered a gunner, and Shell is actually a long-range character, meaning that at the end of the day, as long as you keep your range, you can be pretty successful. On top of that, if anyone ever gets close to you, you can just use your uppercut in order to hit them. Then you have Dauntless. Dauntless is a very, I mean, just the fact that it's an American bot, you can always, you know, you can tell that it's gonna have some type of boxing theme towards it, and it's gonna be very very close range. It's gonna be something. It's this character is gonna be more of a brawler. So like I said before, it's an average range, average damage, average armor. It's a very all-around character, and this character just stresses the use of your fist. Next you have TALOS. TALOS looks like a brute, and brutes tend to be very heavily armored and very slow at the same time. So you have to be really careful with him in not getting caught in a pace where he slows down. But if you do catch someone in close range, it's perfect for him because his hits are in fact hard. He's actually very close range, and his grapple attacks are actually very strong. Next you have Crow. So this character is very technique based. That's something that, so for a person like this, you would have to be very skilled at your combos to use. Then you have Vlad. So Vlad, I would say, is actually a very well all-around character in terms of actual fighting skill. Then the last one is Edge. With Edge, you have a lot of speed and he's super agile. You just have to know how to use his combos properly. If you're asking yourselves, should I get this game? I don't know if it's good or not. Get it. I mean, first off, it's not even out yet. Secondly, it's in that, it's in the alpha stage. As long as you sign up, just sign up for the alpha, you'll get the access pass to it. You can try it out, see if you like it or not. It's not like you're paying for it. But anyways, guys, it was great talking to you, and have a good day.